Hello, everyone. Welcome to Small Biz Tips, guys. So I was at Black Enterprise Summit, like literally this past weekend, just connecting with people, and I saw this guy with like a shirt, and he had the QR code about like, "Yo, that's dope marketing." So I started talking to him. I'm like, I gotta bring him on the show. Quentin, what's up, man? How you doing?
Man, it's great to be on the show. Great, yeah. It was a great meeting you at the Black Enterprise event.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Man, you are a dope marketer. I don't know if you know this, but you're like the only one that did this. I know people that do this type of marketing, but you did it so well and you was walking around, smiling, talking to everybody. I loved it. But before we even get to what you do, who is Quentin?
Yeah, man, I appreciate it. So my name's Quentin Gause. So I played in the National Football League with the Eagles, Patriots, Broncos. I'm an owner of three businesses. Well, actually, Risewell is my fourth, which we're going to be talking about. But I own
Congrats.
a nutrition company. I own a video marketing agency, an online fitness platform that's B2B only. And then Risewell is our B2B company as well too. So we have B2C and B2B. There you go.
I
So
love it. I love it. You're a true entrepreneur. Now, let's go back though. The NFL, right?
mhm.
Let's talk. How'd you get in the NFL and the Eagles? I lived in Philly, so I was like a huge Eagles fan, fly Eagle fan. Talk about that a little bit because a lot of people don't understand it's not easy to actually even get in the league. So tell us
Yeah.
a bit more background. What was the mindset when you even thinking about going to the league?
Yeah. So like it started when I was young as a kid, man, like eighth grade. I'm
Mm,
a man of faith. So God told me, like, hey, you got to start choosing what school you want to go to. And
wow.
for 4 years straight in high school, I dedicated my life to like education, get my grades right, sports, and for football, and get a scholarship so my mom doesn't have to pay. My mom's not from this country. My mom is from Central America, in
Oh,
Panama.
wow.
My dad is from Miami. So like my parents dedicated a lot of their time into me and my
Yeah.
brothers. So I just wanted to make sure like I, paid that back with my effort and hard work. So 4 years I put the work in. That led
Mm,
to, going to college. And I was a kid with an IEP. So that means an individual education plan, learning disability. I overcame that.
wow.
And that was with me from kindergarten through college. And having that allowed me to push through and work harder because I was always doubted by teachers, by certain people.
Mm,
Some people, gave me
yeah.
the hand clap. Was like, keep going. But like, there was a lot of people that doubted, that thought I wouldn't make
Yeah.
it. So getting a 4.0 in college for the first time ever in my life, like being able to do those things, and then making it to the NFL, it all making it to the league started from the eighth grade moment. It started from,
Wow.
it didn't come from just, oh, I worked hard. No, it
Yeah.
started from those little seeds that were planted that grew into something bigger. And just for those who don't know, it's only 1% of people make it to the NFL. Only
Mm,
1%. So like that says a lot. That's why a lot of companies may hire athletes and
yeah.
stuff after, because like they know what it takes to go above and beyond. So
Yeah.
yes, it's not a small feat for sure.
Well, congratulations, man.
Thank you.
Because a lot of people don't realize the mindset you need to have,
Mm.
right? Because you had to have that mindset since eighth grade. When you said that, I'm like, whoa, you've been planning this and really zoom in to make it happen. Now, let's fast forward. You play for the Eagles. I'm a big Eagle fan, so I love that. How was the experience when you were in the NFL? Because a lot of people will go in and and doesn't stay in there. Like, how was
Mm.
that for you?
Yeah, that was an amazing experience. Like, especially like with the Eagles. Let's talk about that. Like that's a true brotherhood. Like when they say the city of brotherly love, the
Yeah.
team is like that though. It's like a whole type of um close-knit type brotherhood. Like I mean, Brandon Graham, those guys, like I'm still
Mm,
close with them today, and just
that's
good
awesome.
people, just good people. So like I can see why they've made it to the Super Bowl last year and stuff like that because of that. And just the whole experience in the league.
Yeah.
You got some guys that get distracted, guys that
Yeah.
turn up, flash their money, do all that. I feel like, but the knowledge that a lot of guys now are more educated than before,
Hmm.
are investing into businesses, doing
Mm,
things that are smarter for future generations to come. And that's what I like what's happening since I've been playing football.
yeah.
That has been the stigma that has been changing. Like the athlete's not dumb anymore, or like what's that, the dumb
Yeah, the
athlete.
quote unquote. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
everyone's
man.
like making smart decisions now, and it's like, hey, I'm investing in this. I have this portfolio. Like this is gonna help, my the next 10 generations down the
Yeah.
road. So it lets you know, like, people are getting more educated, and I hope the same for everyone else too. Like, just outside of sports and stuff too. Just like, even if you have a lot of money, don't go blow it in your 20s. Like, take the time to, even if you have to make those mistakes and take those risks, like, do it, calculate it, and have a mentor. Have a
Yeah.
mentor.
So let's go forward, right? You retired from the NFL. You started. What was the first business you started? Because you have four now.
Yeah, the first business I started is called Iron Visuals. So Iron Visuals is basically a video marketing agency that helps companies reach Generation Z and millennials,
Huh.
millennials and Generation Z, and also we do it through organic and paid methods.
Nice. So how'd you get started with that? Like, where the idea came from? You're like, I'm done with the NFL. I'm gonna start this company. Like, what made you say this is what I want to do?
Yeah, so I mean, I got released from the Broncos. Anybody who knows what it means to be released from a team, it's like, it's not, you don't really get fired technically, but you could like bounce to
Yeah.
another team real quick. But I got released from the Broncos. I end up driving from Denver to New York, to Rochester, New York. I did it on
That's a
purpose. I
long
could have
job.
yeah, I could have had my car shipped, but I was like, you know what? I'm going to take this time and like just talk to
Mhm.
God on the ride and just like ask him what's next.
Yeah.
I knew I wanted to do entrepreneurship, but I just didn't know how to dive into it. This is brand new.
Yeah.
So I drove, and then he told me what I needed to do. And it was like, I love video. And I took some courses on video.
Mhm.
And I don't know if anyone knows full-time filmmaker. I'm not giving
Yeah.
him a full shout out, but I'm just keeping it real. Like, I went on this course. It was $500 at the time. And actually now today is like 2K, 3K to like use this course.
Yeah. The value.
Yeah, I mean, and it was tons of value, and that's how I started my business. So I started off with like traveling out the country, filming for like a hotel. Like, I emailed multiple hotels, like, "Hey, I could film, come film for you for free at first," and then
Uh-huh.
they're like, "Well, and can we accommodate you?" And I was like, "It's like perfect." So like, did it for
Yeah.
free. So, and then after that, like, started getting more opportunities for that were paid, and that turned into like just doing it, for hotels, to have a
Yeah.
full blown out agency. But our niche was mainly tourism boards. So working with
Mm.
governmental agencies that help promote the city of, example, Ottawa, or the city of Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, working with
Yeah.
those
That's
agencies
smart.
and going out to film. And actually, yeah, so that's our niche. It slowed down a little bit during COVID, but we
Yeah.
stuck to doing marketing funnels and stuff like that. Yeah, so that's how that really got going out of the
No,
NFL.
that's genius. I love it. I love the fact that when I spoke to you, you make decision really quickly and you move quick. And I love that because I'm the same way. What got you like that, right? To be able to make quick decision and move quickly, because a lot of people don't do that and they should as entrepreneurs.
Right. Yeah, it should. I mean, biggest thing I would say is like, I can't, I feel like someone's gonna, ever since I was playing ball,
Yeah.
in the rush for like, because 4 years for freshman, sophomore,
Mhm.
junior, senior, you only have 4 years to achieve a scholarship. So
Yeah.
think about it, like when you get venture capital investment and they're like, why should we invest in you? I just think about like, literally, you should invest in me because a school invested $250,000 into me to
Mm.
get a return on investment for them to make
Yeah.
almost 20 mil or 10 to 20 mil a year. And they got their
Yeah.
investment. So like, that, you gotta think of it those ways, like like being that investment, being that person that like, someone's gonna try to take that from you. So if you don't compete, I don't know, in my head, I'm competing. I'm like, dang, if like the time, it's like a timer that's like
Yeah.
running out, and I'm like, and I
Go.
can feel it in my soul, like Holy Spirit's telling me, like, no, you need to like do something about this. Otherwise, someone else is about to take the opportunity. I'm
Wow.
trying to give you the sauce, but like if you're not paying attention, the
You gotta
timer
move.
is gonna run out. And that's how it, like, it's always been like that in my head. Not like FOMO or something like that, but more or
Yeah.
less just like for myself. It's like, if I'm not working as hard, then someone else is gonna pass me,
Mm.
and that drives me. That kind of drives me. And I've been on the other side too, because some people don't talk about the other side. I've been on the side where at the timer ran out, and I'm like, dang it, and then someone did, and I'm like, all
Yeah.
right. So like, I know what I gotta do. Like, I gotta make sure, like, if I feel that happening, is a reason why, and like, you gotta move quick. Yeah,
I love it.
maneuver, or sometimes you gotta wait and sit, and then
Mm-hmm.
the opportunity comes to you. That happened actually at Black Enterprise. I waited. I was going to leave at a certain point, and I was like, nah, let me wait. I'm gonna wait. And then it was an opportunity that came from after I spoke on, the panel. I mean, on
Yeah.
the pitch. people came up to me after, but through like periodically throughout the whole day. If I would have
Mm,
left early, I would have missed out on two
all those
big meetings I just
opportunities.
had this
Yeah.
week. So it's just like little things like that. Like it's like you got to kind of feel it from your gut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, I love it. I love it. So let's talk about the other three companies that you have, right? So you have the video marketing agency that's killing it. Then you started a supplement business.
Yes. So I started a supplement company called Revolve Nutrition, and
Mm-hmm.
this company is geared really focused and geared towards the everyday 9 to 5er. So people that are looking to just get more energy, like they
Yeah.
don't really know a lot about supplements. They know the basis, but we try to keep it really simple for them. And then so that's our main clientele. Then on the B2B side for it are we sell to colleges as well too. So like
Okay.
Rutgers, Cincinnati, different schools that are looking for a solution like ours.
That's amazing. Now, how did you go about starting this supplement company? Are you partnering with anybody? Like, when did the idea came about? You know what? That's an idea. That's something we need to get going on.
Yeah. So like when I created my online company, like online
Yeah.
fitness company called NDO Fitness, we always want to enhance our offers. And our biggest thing is just adding more value. Like if we can add more value, that's gonna make people want to buy more. So it's like if you can get supplements and you can get meal
Mm-hmm.
delivery and you can, oh dang, we're getting a full package here. Like so that was the idea where it came from. So I reached out to a chemist
Mm,
who's well actually pretty well known out in Atlanta, Indian dude, and a really
okay.
good dude, and he talks at a lot of conferences, and he said like he gave me a lot of good ideas, and then we started to launch like a couple products here and there, and then we got have 20 products now. Not all of them are on the website, but we
Yeah.
have 20 just like so for colleges and stuff to purchase from. But yeah, it's been a cool journey. I learned a lot about supplements, like and how they're because I used to take them all the time as an athlete, but I just didn't
Yeah.
really know, like what was like how they affect your body. But now I know exactly like what specific like how much caffeine you need to put into a
Mm,
pre-workout, or if you're gonna get that tingly feeling that people most don't like from pre-workouts, or superfood greens, like understanding just each and every ingredient, and then working with the FDA, working with the NSF, NSF,
what's
they
what's
NSF
NSF?
be an NSF certified National Sanitation Foundation. So they have a badge that you can put on your products that lets you
Okay.
know that like they're not contaminated, put it in a facility that are mixing products like on the same table
Mm,
and stuff like that. So it's like a FDA certified, NSF certified facility. And the reason we focus on that is because athletes can utilize our products, and that's a
yeah.
big piece because like if you do a drug test and fail it because of a product, that's a
Oh,
huge
wow.
problem. So
Yeah.
like the NSF badge is like if you go to a GNC or you can go offline, oh, I could buy this
Okay.
because and it has a blue badge on it. Great. I don't even have to think. It has a blue badge.
Ah, I get it. Wow, that eliminated a lot of guessing when it comes to what supplement to take. Because
Exactly.
now you know, okay, this is something that's been vetted already, which is what you were able to accomplish. And now I'm really curious about the supplement space because it's not
Mm-hmm.
an easy business. You gotta go through a lot of hope. So tell me about what were some of your challenges when you were building this business?
Yeah, I mean, I think biggest thing is just like coming in with a game plan. If you don't
Right.
come in with a game plan, then like you're just gonna like hop into it and then have a hope in it, hope something that's gonna happen. My main focus has been on B2B. B2B is not always you're not always gonna close like a whole lot of them like that,
Yeah.
or like they're gonna order a lot and then you will hope that they order more, but they got other companies too that's reaching out to them.
Yeah.
So B2C is big for us, but like B2B has been like, bulk order, we're done for the next 3 months. Or
Gotcha.
B2C bulk order, so it's just you got to figure out what your niche is in a saturated market like this. I mean, people say it's not saturated. It is saturated. I mean, people coming out with supplements that aren't even like they don't even know the industry. They just hopping into it for a buck. But I truly like love like supplements. I love like that you can literally take have your like category of like 4 different supplements you can use for general sports
Mm,
nutrition and just have and rock with that for like the next couple months and then re-up again. But like I think everyone should have some. I think
yeah.
just an extra boost for your health and your overall body. And I think it's huge for helping everyone in regards to the general health.
So you got the online fitness platform.
Yep.
right? And then you also have a B2B business as well, Riswell, right?
Yep. Risewell. Yep.
Roswell. Tell us more about Risewell. Like, how did you start with it? Why did you even start this business?
Yeah. So Risewell started from the idea from working with NDL Fitness. So with the online platform. So with the online platform, we did some in-person training too.
Yeah,
We'll leave that out. If it's an opportunity for, to make some money on different ends of the business, why not? Don't sit on one end. So we found out, we started working with, we were doing B2C clients, and then we dabbled with B2B as well.
hmm.
And that's when we found out there were some issues
Huh.
in the industry, and we ended up diving in and solving some of those problems within that business. So we were like, we're going to create a business just for this, particular industry on the B2B side. And yeah, came up with Risewell, came up, first off, like, again, man of faith. So like every business name is going to be based off of something biblically.
I love
Um,
it.
so, yeah, so Risewell, it's like a mixture of like Revelations and a mixture of like Proverbs. It's like a mix of everything. But
Okay.
um, yeah, like definitely like rising up in your health, man, overall. That's what it's about. So our biggest thing is we created that and just helping solve those retention rate issues
Tell
with
us more about that. Like, what are some of the challenges that companies are facing right now, and then how does Risewell help solve them?
yeah. So currently, I'll get a little nerdy on you. There currently 5 days out the year annually, companies are employees are missing work in the US 5 days
Okay,
out the year annually. Did you know $190 billion companies are spending in healthcare expenditures in the US alone?
I
And
did
then
not.
yeah, and then individually, as people, as a total in the U.S., we've spent about $3.5 trillion in healthcare expenditures. So and that's said by the CDC. The CDC said that
Wow.
right here in Georgia, right? So that lets you know that like there's a lot of problem. There's a healthcare crisis going on, a health
Hmm.
crisis going on, and this is post pandemic. So there's a
Yeah.
lot of issues that are happening with people's mental health and physical health. So
Mm.
to solve those issues for corporations, I mean, corporations can't ignore their employees anymore. I mean, I feel like there's companies that are
Mm.
taking that head on, but this
Yeah.
old school approach don't work. Like I don't know how they made it through. Like I don't know how people made it through. I think it was just mainly a grit mindset. Let's fight through
Yeah.
work. These corporations before did not care about people. Like they just care about the dollar, the bottom line.
Mm.
It's like your people need to be productive to make more money. So like
100%.
solving those problems of burnout, having more than one job you're doing, being able to have a personalized program for people. How do you increase revenue at your
Yeah.
company utilizing a wellness program? Most people say, "Oh, we could save your bottom line," but like, how do you increase the revenue, right? And then also, last key piece is going to be the retention rate issue. There's retention rate issues that happen at companies. How do you keep talent? Literally,
Yeah.
the Great Resignation happened in 2022. Okay,
Hmm.
people were like, you know what, forget you. I'm leaving. I'm more talented. Another company's gonna want me more than
Yeah.
having you, and then the benefits are a lot better. So it's thinking about all those things and how does a company capitalize on all of that and all those forefronts.
I love it. I love it. So by getting a chance to, having those four different businesses running, how do you go about managing all that? Do you have teams set up for each one of them? Tell us more about what's your management style, because um, it's hard for one person to manage one business. You got
Yep.
four.
It is, especially if you want to scale it. Biggest thing is just having someone to manage it. I mean, you got to have someone that you trust that understands the business.
Mhm.
So each and every business, I have someone that manages each and every aspect of it, and we have a team and a system in place that does it.
Nice.
So our biggest thing is within those systems, you got to make sure that um, you have SOPs set up to make
Yeah.
sure everyone understands. So you can, like, if someone gets sick one day or say I'm leaving, like I don't know, you just have to be prepared. You got to have SOPs set up so people understand how to operate the business and can just follow those procedures and be able to go through and do what they need to do. So
That's awesome.
that's something I actually did by accident a while ago when I first started my first one. Like I just say, oh, you know what? Because I always thought, like, I always wanted
Yeah.
like a business, like corporate business, like that's been my mindset. Corporate, like a big office, 500 employees. I'm like, actually, that's a lot of people to manage, low key. So they think about it, but I've always thought like that. So I was like, oh, I gotta create procedures because
Ah.
they don't know what to do. So like one night I was like up for like 2 days, just like writing out
Wow.
procedures. And then like that, I kind of taught myself how to write procedures.
That's
So,
amazing. No, this is awesome, man. Wow. To wrap things up, because we're actually running out of time, so I'm gonna have you come back for a second one because I have so many more questions. But to kind of wrap things up, right? What is that one small biz tips you can share with any entrepreneurs? We have people that just started their business. We have people that are super seasoned, that build multiple 6, 7, 8-figure businesses.
Yep.
Like, what is that one small biz tip you would share with them that helps you managing just 4 companies?
Yeah, what I would say, managing company, you got to just have a good team. Surround yourself with a good team of people that understand the business and that are professional.
Okay.
And yeah, I think, and then also just make sure Gary Vee told me this at a conference. I asked him a question,
Mm-hmm.
and he said, make sure, hey, sometimes you got to eat crow. You got to like eat crow and you got to do your smaller opportunities to get the bigger opportunities.
Mm,
Those will be some of my 2 tips. Have a good team, eat crow
yeah.
on your business, on opportunities, and don't get cocky, man. Like think about it, like coming from the NFL
Yeah.
and then like having to start a business and then like, we could afford $1,000. And you're like, but what about 10K a month? What about more than that per month? You know, like because my mind is always think because understanding these
Yeah.
numbers. But you gotta eat crow. You gotta start small.
Yeah.
Like it's okay. Like humble yourself. Humble yourself. Please humble yourself and learn how to eat crow so you can learn how to be able to build your business and then
Mm,
grow into something great and be humble, but always stay humble, man. Like don't get cocky. Like I've been around millionaires, billionaires that still drive Hondas that aren't loud. I've met a billionaire last month
yeah.
that you don't really know his name. He actually helps out with the Eagles a lot with the
Mm,
organization. He hands out different awards and stuff. Like Bruce, never mind. I was gonna butcher her name. But he like is really good dude, quiet, like Great Gatsby. And I like that. That's how I kind of want to be. Is like you don't have to be loud with stuff. You can be if you want, but like
yeah.
true wealth, you live it and you like doing your thing, helping people out. People don't always have to know, but everyone lives differently. So that's just my perspective.
I love it, man. Quentin, thank you so much for jumping on. If any of our entrepreneurial friends that listen to us want to get in touch with you or work with one of your companies, how do they reach you guys?
Yes. So I'll go through each company. Let's talk of Risewell. If
Yeah.
you're looking for employee wellness and you're looking to basically increase your retention rate at your company, increase your revenue, you can reach us at www.risewell.io. Risewell with a Z. If you're looking for some supplement
Mhm.
wise, revolvenutritionstore.com. Great, got about 20 products you can choose from. And then in regards to marketing, you
Yeah.
can go to ironvisuals.com.
Fantastic. Guys, reach out to Quentin. As you can see, he's an awesome guy. Love to talk about business and entrepreneurship. And thank you again for coming on today. Really appreciate you.
Thank you.